Hello YouTubes, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, the King of Cornelia built us a bridge. Now we can travel to the north. We've heard of pirates, and we've heard of witches, blind witches, so we shall investigate. Although we never did go to that inn. So, I think I'll be smart here. Maybe heal up. I don't want to have a repeat of the first episode. I have Sabin die on us already. The enemies are quite easy, but catch me by surprise. Alright, we'll fight some wolves this time. I'm going to try out some sleep, see how that works. I mentioned it was a target all spell, so let's see if it works today. The spell animations are quite nice. I've enjoyed them in the remake here. I think there's a... I'm pretty sure there's a version for the PlayStation that has probably even nicer effects and all that, but I don't have a PlayStation myself, so I'm an old Nintendo guy, so Game Boys and all that. Hey, levels up, it's always nice. I suppose at some point I'll probably start cutting out random battles that if it starts dragging out or something, but... So Matoya's cave, if you noticed, and we got some brooms that talk to us. Frontwards, backwards, any way you see. Such a strange spell to swish swishery. That's very difficult to figure out. B button select. Just backwards. Ah, so this is the lady we've heard about, who apparently can't see. Crashing into everything over there. It could be a good light warrior and help her out. I can't see a blasted thing without my crystal eye. Well, who could have stolen it from me? Some horrible person probably. Still crashing into stuff. So, someone has stolen Matoya's eye. Crystal eye, that is. I think all the brooms say the same thing. Yeah. So we'll try that when we get outside. On the original NES, there was only, 4 buttons or something, so they had to do it like that. But there's our map of the world. So it's actually quite nice, and it keeps track of, places you've been. So that's cool. I actually haven't used that hardly at all for this version, so it looks good. So we've gone north. Oh, these are some new enemies. I happen to know that the Gygus worms, or creeps as they used to be called, are weak to fire. So fire spells will do slightly more damage. Or at least they should anyway. As long as we don't die. Alright, yeah, these enemies are a little bit tougher. Probably not all that common to run into this far north, actually. So we've got a little bit of a tough fight on our hands. But nothing we can't handle. Punching an ogre. Slicing an ogre. Ooh, those guys are not doing so good. I think it has 100 hit points. In the original game it did for sure anyway. Well, we're out of MP. Well, I guess it might be wise of me to go back and rest up back at the inn. I think after this fight I will cut the video, heal up quickly, and then meet you guys back just where we were here basically, and we'll travel to the east together. Or, yeah, the east, that's the correct direction. And see if we can find the town of Provoka. Back in a second. Here we are, YouTubers. All I've done is traveled back to Cornelia real fast and rested. This time we'll travel, instead of north, we'll just head straight east and we'll see what we run into. More monsters, of course. Ah, crazy horses. More new enemies. We'll try some more sleep on them. You never know. Put them horses to sleep. Ah, good. It's a good spell. Pretty low MP cost, puts everybody to sleep. But But yeah, this early on in the game we don't have a lot of options. There's not a whole lot to work with. Also, enemies don't wake up when you hit them, like in future games. They just have I think it's 1 to 3 turns of sleep and then they wake up or something like that. Might just be 1 or 2, but that's just how it works. In the newer games with the fancier timer styles, they do it differently. Another new enemy, oh boy. I remember these guys being kind of tough in the original. They have quite a lot of hit points and can hit you pretty hard. But I'm sure we'll be fine. We can burn it a little bit though. Charred lizard. There we are. Almost there, viewers, don't you worry. Another one. We'll try thunder on it, maybe it'll do better. I think that's about the same. It's all good. You can see the mage's MP is already starting to skyrocket. Before long it gets pretty easy to cast these low level spells as many times as you want, so very handy. And everyone gets some more levels up. Yeah, that's the other one. Leveling up. Usually I'd say by the time you got here you'd be like level 3 or maybe 4 tops in the original game. But here we are. Welcome to Provoka. Please help us. Uh-oh, what's going on? Hey Mohawk dude. Those blasted pirates. They're running around looting and pillaging like they own the place. Oh, well, we'll have to deal with them. Not too many people outside, you may notice. The pirates have scared everyone indoors. Now who are these? And just what be you doing here? You wouldn't be looking to make trouble with Bicky's Buccaneers, would ye? We would. You've got cannonballs of steel to be taking on the great pirate Bicky. Keel haul 'em, boys. Aye aye, Captain. We'll make their bones go crunch. Alright. Semi-boss battle. Never did get that heal off. Definitely a good time to use sleep though. If you don't have sleep here, you might have a little bit more trouble than average. But until we can get multi-target spells, damage spells that is, it's just the best you're gonna get. But these guys are also, they're about as strong as a goblin, I think, so nothing too much to worry about. Well, maybe slightly tougher, but not enough to lose any sleep. This is probably the easiest boss battle in the game. Even easier than Garland, probably. Well, especially if you have sleep. But there they go. We have defeated them. And they give some good money. Can't complain. And the pirates have been fallen. I be most sorry, young masters. I'll be making no more fuss, I swear. I want you to take me ship for your troubles. Can you find it in your heart to forgive an old pirate? Well, we nod and take a ship. Excellent. But is he a pirate if he doesn't have a ship? Guess he'll just have to live out the rest of his life here. I've had myself a change of heart. I plan to buckle down and be the hardest worker in town. Yeah, you believe me, don't you? Ah, sure. You know, the townsmen might have something to say about that, but whatever. You gave us a ship, we're cool. Because of you, we needn't fear the pirates anymore. I guess we killed most of them. Thank you so much. Yeah, I guess Bicky got off pretty easy. He's the leader, and he didn't even have to fight, and he's not in jail, so pretty lucky. Because of you, we need... Yeah, same. Come on, guys. Give me some different information. They say there are elves living across the sea, but the elf prince has fallen into a deep sleep and hasn't woken up. Well, there might be some elves. We'll have to find out now that we have a ship. Let's see, armor shop. What are we gonna buy? Well, for 12 bucks, can't go wrong with his shield. That's a bit expensive for my taste right now, but we'll buy some gloves. Only 3 though, because Sabin, I don't think it would make any difference for him. It's actually worse, he'd lose some evade, so that'd be dumb. But everyone else can have a little bit of, they can have some gloves. So now our hands won't get cold while we're sailing the seas. I won't buy any more items for now. No real need. I need to save my money anyway. That's the clinic again. Yeah, there's no more pirates. Hooray. Some magic shops, I think. Oh, there's an old dude over here. Let's see what he's got to say. I fled here from Melmond, a town far to the west. It is a truly pitiable sight. The earth rots and monsters attack in the night. Is there nothing you can do to help? Well, as a matter of fact, right now we cannot even get there, so unfortunately not yet. Ah, weapon shop. Probably worth buying one of these, either the broadsword or the battle axe. 15 attack, 10 accuracy, or 16 attack, 5. So, you know, I don't think one attack power is going to be worth it. Although, it's kind of... I don't know if it'll make a huge difference as it is, but hey, look at that. Can't complain. The other weapons are better if you have red mages or thieves, I believe. Oh yeah, I should buy some magic. Blizzard! So, level 2 magic now, you can see. And I think our guys are capable of casting level 2 magic already. Dark I don't think even works in this game, or at least I'm not sure. It's supposed to lower their accuracy, but I kind of doubt it. Temper actually works. It's a pretty good spell. It's your sort of attack buff for one of your guys. And slow, yeah, again, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it works, but it doesn't make a big enough difference. So don't worry about it too much. And white magic, let's see what's useful. Again, seeing as darkness doesn't do much, healing it's not that great. Invis, it's kind of like protect, except, well, evasion instead of defense, so not that great. Null shock is really good though. Once you start fighting enemies that can cast lightning, this pretty much halves the damage like it says, so that's very nice, and it hits the whole party, so. We'll pick that up for now. But we don't even really need it yet. I don't think you'll run into like magic using for a fair while. So that's it, actually. For this episode, before we go on our ship ride, I'll just quickly show you to the south here. You actually can't get anywhere this direction. The monsters are fairly tough. We're going to run away from these guys. There's not really anywhere to go, but I can show you the geography briefly. Assuming the battles will take all day. I guess I could show you on the map, kind of. Now that we've got this fancy map somewhere. Where's my map? There we go. You can kind of see enlarged. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. There's kind of mountains all around. There's a port far to the southeast, but you can't get your ship there. That's outside. That inner sea there is the only place you can actually go with your ship right now. Everything else on the map is sort of out of bounds. But there is one thing that we could go visit very quickly. This is kind of a... it seemed like a bug in the original game. Fighting the wrong enemies for the zone. But they did leave it in for this version, which is kind of cool. So it's a little trick. You just head up here to all the way to the north. And along the way you're just fighting some normal monsters. Fairly tough compared to what we're used to, but we could kill them. Although we might be out of... we got one antidote. That's all we got. So we can't handle any more poison. But just keep working your way north here. And right at the little tip here is where we're going. There's a special reason, don't worry. Just to show you guys. Uh-oh, that's not good. This might be a one-way trip. Well, what I'm going to do is just quickly save it. And just to show you, if you run back and forth in this little spot here, before too long, there we go. You are fighting like end of the game enemies. We don't even have a chance against these guys. They've got probably 300 or 400 hit points, and well, I guess we might have a little bit of a chance, half a chance. But essentially, you're not supposed to be able to kill them yet anyway, unless you're really grinding like crazy. So anyway, I just figured I'd show you this place. It's kind of a neat little secret, kind of like an Easter egg, I guess. Uh-oh, it doesn't look good. Run! Uh-oh. Rosa! Ah, well, what did we expect? The party was defeated. Well, viewers, that's all for this episode. Next time, we'll hit the high seas and see about meeting some elves. So hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.